where they're starting to get nice placements, nice average placements here towards the end zone up in that northwest corner. It's going to be Tfue trying to take all these shots on all these players that had such a good zone position, and it's repeated in each game. Here is Tfue again, trying to save the
rotating the storm from behind. And actually, to talk about those specific plays, I'd like to throw it over to Sundown, the analyst.
Thank you so much, Lupo. We're going to catch you up on some of the action you might have missed and break down some of these clutch plays. First, we're going to open up with a pair of close quarter combat plays from one of our favorites, Chap. We're going to see how he's able to execute in this position when under pressure. Notice how the stink grenades are right on top of him, forcing him to move over and over. Pulls out the RPG and then immediately follows up with a pump, getting that third elim, setting them up to pick up a point later on. Now flipping over to Tom Dez here, able to utilize his ability, edits down. Great shot picking up number 3, and then catching Bizzle out in the open, cleaning up the teammates so it gets the trade back. Really needs that help, so he's able to pressure in, pickaxes the wall, he's keep forcing through, he's trying to get into there, able to secure a point. Now this snipe, we caught it on broadcast, but such a clean reaction, making sure he's flicking up, saw him secure that, now dropping down Kevy, the longtime BR vet on 52 HP. We talked about those shotgun rampages on the low ground. He's gonna get one here, cleaning up the siren, making sure those shots are on point, and then Kuros around the corner as well. Unfortunately, you run into Demo, who was on that low ground rampage and was able to turn around and clean him up. That 95 pump shot hurt, but Demo is able to rock away with it. Absolutely incredible play from game 1, but bringing you game 2 is going to be Kitty Plays and PookieFace underscore.
Let's go ahead and take a look. Started off with our boy Dementos getting the first elim of the round against Tom Dez on the edge of the map near the mansion. And then over here, we also have Morgasi on the edge of the map in a very weird position, but he is securing this thirst that he just got on Cease. Later in the game, he takes out Legidine with a clean, heavy AR headshot. And also tag teaming with his teammate, taking out and trying to put pressure on Landjock. Sheep by himself pretty much this entire match, getting his 5th elim right here on Fulmer and his partner, using the rocket launcher from the low ground. Triggy Swords using the rocket launcher on the high ground. This is one of the best combinations you can have. However, Nolan, the champion of the Winter Royale, ends up getting taken out in the late game with a rocket launcher from Tfue. Guys, Nolan was the winner of the Winter Royale competition. We have a little video talking with him earlier today. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Action in that game. So let's hop over to Bala, who's going to help break down some of these plays. Bala, what's going on, man?
I love to see these two duos go at it and be tied together at the same time. Both of them playing together and doing well. Bizzle and Demo, they're duos and they're doing work. But we're going to take a look at some of Demo and Tfue's games since they're also up there. Here's Demo and Tfue first in that first game. You see High Sky, if you pause it right here, High Sky actually drops down and it's Tfue onto High Sky first. He knocks him and you can go ahead and roll it here as we continue. This is the game 1 that they won. And they're going to follow up onto High Sky and saw him up above. He takes him out with the shotgun down below. There it is. And then saw him up above. They're going to do a nice pinch to get up onto the high ground. You can see he drops down, and they're both going to pressure right at the same time, both together right there. And if you pause it right here, he drops to the side and jumps off the ramp and takes out Som. Go ahead and roll it from here. Off to the side and takes out Som with the headshot. Nice play there. We're going to hop into game number 3, where they're starting to get nice placements, nice average placements here towards the end zone up in that northwest corner. It's going to be Tfue trying to take all these shots on all these players that had such a good zone position, and it's repeated in each game. Here is Tfue again, trying to save the game, taking Fulmer out towards that end game, and he's going to get another point there and bring them up to 10 to tie with their partners on the other side. So we have 3 more games to go, and guys, that's going to be so awesome
for a duo here. You see Blue T, Base Soldier, Dementos, and Zate. Blue T and Zate clearly have the high ground, and Dementos and Base Soldier, 9 times out of 10, you would consider them kind of in the tough spot here. But in the middle of this fight, you have 2 players, like I said before, that have not really played too much together. Base Soldier, Dementos. Look at this simultaneous push in different directions. Base Soldier and Dementos both trying to climb for the high ground. It actually works out. Dementos does Assert high ground, runs out of materials, but it doesn't really matter. He uses Zate's build against him, catches him on a jump out of a ramp structure, and has claimed high ground. Blue T then stuck, pinched vertically between both of these players. Base Soldier, Dementos take the opportunity to kind of finish the job here. You don't often see a low ground to high ground push from a randomly selected duo like this in opposite directions, basically, come out on top. These are the kind of plays that these competitive players have been showing all day so far today, and we're not even close to done, gentlemen. Back to you.
Funnest things actually for me to analyze is early game engagement. So we're going to hop into Lazy Links with Ziff and Povzy, Monster, all these players who land here. There, you can see this is a nice position here for Ziff and Povzy. Getting the strength of this building up in the center, very high up, is going to be able to spot everything around them, the pool area, the garage area, and all of that. So you can see Ziff actually throwing some dynamite, clearing this area out, and you can see nice shot with the infantry rifle on the Monster. That's going to start things off, and all they have to do now is find Devious. So you can see Devious on the back foot trying to get a revive off onto Monster. He's going to get some damage done onto Ziff, and that means they need to start slowing these down. So he's going to actually fall around this corner, and this now, they need to find out where he is. He's going to actually finish Monster to get that health back, but you can see we're hunting. Here's Povzy getting a little bit of high ground onto his opponent, and as we see, Ziff is actually rotating around. This is so perfect. Povzy, if you pause it right here, Povzy gets this angle all around this area. He can see if Devious wants to scoot around there, and Ziff rotates all around back through that house the entire way. He's gonna go ahead and pinch onto Devious. Devious with low materials on the low ground, he's gonna have no chance. Here's Povzy jumping down, Ziff as well. Nice play there. The infantry rifle showing its face here today. There it is. Okay, now another engagement and a really nice play here by Vivid and Bowman. We have a lot of EU players in these clips so far. And here, this nice cinematic shot of the Stormwings coming in. Vivid and Bowman doing some synchronized piloting, getting a lot of shots into Takata and Roat, and immediately landing on the high ground. That's the strength of the Stormwing on top of the high ground, immediately getting that knock onto Roat. And then from here, it's all a matter of flushing Takata out. But Takata knows exactly what he has to do. Takata has a rift to go, so he doesn't necessarily need to go out to Roat. But what Vivid and Bowman are doing, Vivid's actually spending a little bit of time healing, but what they're doing is baiting Takata to try to go out to Roat. And they know from there, after they leave Roat a little bit, they know Takata's not actually going to go for that. He's going to take that rift to go and get on out of there because there's too much pressure from Vivid and Bowman. And that's going to be the story here. Good disengaged by Takata. Good use of his utility. He's not hanging on for that until the end game. So he's going to be able to make it out alive. And that's the story, right? Stay alive as long as possible. They're going to try to get shots, but that's not going to happen. Guys, we have one more match to go, and I'm going to send it back over to
Are you guys going to be
Courage.
playing together at all, do you think?
I got Zate, so no.
Okay, so here we got a few of your guys' replays. Talk me through what happened.
I don't know. We just got a bunch of kills mid-round. Then last game, we were hyped and just got lucky and won. Not got lucky.
Awesome. Can you tell me what you guys were thinking through this?
Again, like I said before, our play style of like playing till the end game, playing high ground, looking for picks, rotating in early, all that kind of just worked out. Everything like, I guess like the puzzles, all the pieces fit together, and everything's lined up. We got the win.
Yeah, you guys got 2 victory royales. Congratulations on the win today, amounting so many points, so many big bonuses. You guys played absolutely amazing. And what are you going to spend your money on? I know I asked him last time, but I know